Hi guys! So I'm in the middle of actually filming a vlog right now, a little weekly or like few day, half weekly. There's a plane. There is a plane. I really just wanted to film my makeup look for you guys that I did on my birthday. However, I can't find my large camera anywhere, so I decided I'm just going to use my vlogging camera, include like a little chit chat story time for you guys. I didn't do a get ready with me on my birthday, but I actually loved how I did my makeup. It was so glowy and bronzy, and like I do glowy bronzy looks all the time, but this one in particular was like a next level, like shimmer, glow, highlighter, everything. So I wanted to film it for you guys, have a little story time about the whole day, because Nick did a little surprise birthday for me, and basically just chat with you guys. I don't know what it is with special occasions, but I decide that I need to use like 1,000 extra products. And on my birthday I decided to just mix and match and mix and match. So primer, I started off with this Ole Henriksen Banana Bright primer. This one was more of like a skincare base for me. I've already moisturized with my Moisture Surge as well. So I feel like I'll obviously tell you guys the products I'm using, but I won't go too in depth into an explanation unless it's necessary. Then I went in with my Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, and I used heaps of this all over the face as well, just to amp up that glow. It feels weird not being on my large camera. I don't know how this camera does with quality. Then I used my Clinique Even Better Refresh and mixed it with my Born This Way Undetectable foundation. This one is what I use more on an everyday full coverage basis. This is what I use every day, but I find that this one is way glowier and prettier and fresher on the skin. So I wanted this effect, but I wanted it to last all day. So I mixed the two together and it gave me a really pretty color. And my Born This Way one was a little bit darker, and I did have a spray tan on. I wanted to get the right color. I've just had my eyelash extensions done by Lash by Ellie as well, which will be shown in my vlog. I'm a bit confused. I always do this to myself, go from one video to the next, but we're mid vlog right now, and I'm filming today before I leave for the snow. But yeah, for my birthday I didn't have eyelash extensions. I just got the eyelash extensions because I really just wanted it to be super easy while I was at the snow, and not have to wear any makeup whatsoever. But I've been really enjoying sticking on the half lashes actually. I like the look that it gives my eyes. I like the really cat eye look, and that's what I did on my birthday. I bought some incense from Orchid Street, and I'm gonna light some. I've been so into lighting incense recently. Usually I like just the diffusers, you know, the ones that have like the liquid down the bottom and then you put the sticks in and it smells really good. I usually love those, but I've been super into this. This is Sandalwood. The vibe in here is great. Moving on to concealer, I used the Born This Way concealer, and this is in the shade Golden Beige. So my birthday, I basically asked Nick like a few weeks ago. I was like, oh shit, I haven't organized my birthday, I better do something. And he was like, no, don't do anything. And I was like, no, don't do anything. Could you be more obvious that you are planning something? Love him to death, but he did give a little bit away that he was doing a surprise thing for me. And so here I am being like, Daisy, I know Nick's doing something. I'm onto him. She can't lie either, and when I asked her, her face said it all. He's gonna organize a lunch for me, and he's gonna bring all my friends. I was like, I think he'll either bring like a lot of them, or he won't bring that many and he'll just keep it really small and intimate. So that's what I guessed. I was like, he'll invite a few people, because I've been saying that I want to do one of those long lunches, which can be quite expensive, and to get a huge group together to do a long lunch with rosé, it can be like $100 a head, and not everyone wants to spend that much money. So I was like, oh, I think he'll do a small little get together with a bunch of my friends. I'm using my curvy contour. I thought he would have told people to come out afterwards, and so I messaged our group and I was like, is everyone available on Saturday night? Do you guys want to go out? And a lot of them really threw me off, because they were like, oh, Lucy was like, oh, I'm going to Muriel's wedding. Ollie was like, oh, I'm going to the Swans. And so I was like, shit. But anyway, so he really threw me off, and I was like, okay, so it's a small lunch. I need to organize afterwards to have people come meet us out, because after a long lunch you get a little bit tipsy, it's a bit fun, you want to go out. And a bunch of my friends actually really threw me off. They told me that what they were doing, and then they're like, yeah, happy to meet you out afterwards. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm such a shocking story time teller, so I really apologize if this is going around in circles. I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, by the way. So anyway, I get ready, and he's like, you know, it's just a lunch for me and you. And I'm like, sure. Sure enough, we get to the lunch and Holly, Bissy, Harrison and Daisy are all there. I was like, yay, we're all finally here. This is so good. I've texted the others. They're all going to meet us out. Like, it's going to be such a great day. And so that was it. That's where I thought that the surprise ended. That's like fully just where I thought what Nick had done, what he had organized. I'm bringing it back up because I just looked slouched there. I need to have good posture. Using the Fenty Beauty bronzer. This is in Private Island. Historically, Nick and I have stayed there probably for like 3 hours. It's like bottomless rosé, really delicious food, and really yummy cocktails. So I really like the cocktails there. Towards the end of the lunch, Harrison was like, God, I'm getting really sick of rosé. And I was like, oh, really? Like, why don't we get cocktails? So I was like, espresso martinis all around. And they were like, I didn't notice, but they were probably just like, no, Sam, no, please do not order any more drinks. And I was like, yeah, well, if you don't want any rosé, let's get like a cocktail. Like, we have no rush. It's like now 3 p.m. and we got there at like 1:30. So I was like, we're gonna be here for a while longer. They're gonna top up our rosés. Like, just chill, we're good. And Holly was like, oh, I really want to go. I really want to go do some tequila shots. Let's go, like, let's go get loose. Like, it's your birthday. And I was like, guys, it's literally 3 p.m. Like, take it easy. We're gonna crash, and if we want to go out and meet everyone afterwards, we've got to take it easy. And so Harrison's like, yeah, I'm just really sick of rosé. Like, I've just had a lot of rosé and we got here before you, and like, I just want to go to somewhere different. Like, let's change up the vibe. At this point, it just didn't click. I was like, okay, strange. Like, I don't know why we wouldn't just stay here, but sure, let's go somewhere else. I live close by to where we were, so I was like, oh, by the way, I'm using the L'Oreal Glam bronze. So anyway, I was like, oh, I live close by, let's go back to mine and have a few more drinks then before we go out and meet everyone else. And Holly was like, I really want to go to another pub. Let's go to another pub. Let's just at least go have one tequila shot just to celebrate your birthday. We end up walking to this next pub, and I went to the bathroom. And I walk in and there's these girls in tennis outfits. I was like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I can't remember what conversation we had. And meanwhile, Daisy, Nick and Holly and everyone had gone out to the others and was like, here she is. And I like ducked off to the bathroom and got into this full conversation with this other girl. Daisy comes and gets me from the bathroom. She's like, let's go outside. And I was like, okay. And I'll insert clips of the surprise now. But my whole family, Nick's family, all my friends were just standing there and they're like, surprise! And I had no idea, and I burst into tears. And I am the ugliest crier of all time. Yeah, you absolutely killed me. I wasn't expecting it, and all the people that really threw me off, they were like, yeah, I'm busy, but I'll come after, we'll come meet you out after. They just did it so well. The way that they said it made it seem like truly they had no idea that I was going out for my birthday. I'm using, this is the shadow that I used all over my lid, and it was so beautiful, and I've been wearing it ever since. It's from Tarte. It's called a chrome paint, and it's called Sun Drenched. They did such a good job fully just nailing the surprise. And because I told Nick that I was onto him and knew what he was doing, basically the purpose of the lunch was actually just a detour. It was fully just to like distract me and get me to think that that was what the surprise was. And so then when we got to the next place, I had no idea, and everybody was there. So I essentially got 2 surprises, and I want to relive the day all over again, because it just went too fast, and I just want to do it again, and it was so much fun. I'm so lucky to have so many amazing people in my life that actually made the effort. And might I add, we were so late to the lunch because I was like, why are we leaving? No, let's not leave. Let's get another drink. Let's get another drink. So everyone was there at the party like probably an hour before we got there, and we were so bloody late. And they still waited, and my whole family was there. By the way, I used this shimmer, oh shit. I used this shimmer color all through here and then all under my lash line as well. Putting it under your lash line just makes you look so bright and glowy. With my Fenty shade, and I kind of smoked out underneath it. So I have Fenty above in the crease, and then the chrome paint, and then Fenty below, and then the chrome paint and it was just super smoky and bronzy and just super glowy. It's probably not picking up as well as my big camera would, but I loved it. I used my Laura Geller Gilded Honey, and I used that on the high points of my face. So all like, this is a beautiful golden shade, and I just literally just went all over. And obviously put this all over here as well. I feel like I haven't done this in my makeup looks for so long. And then this, oh my god, okay, this is the first time I tried this, and this was nuts, like freshly moisturized and really dewy. So this is the Beauty Blender Redew Set and Refresh Spray. I'd never tried it before, but literally it made my skin look almost wet. I'm using my Gimme Brow in the shade number 3. I had freshly had my eyebrows done by Hannah from Benefit, so my eyebrows were looking good. So all I had to do was just brush them all up. And obviously instead of my eyelash extensions, I had my really hectic like side half lashes, and that made my eyes look even more sort of sultry. So on the day I took out 3 of my favorite MAC lip liners. They're all different and give me like different looks. I took out my Whirl, I took out Boldly Bare, and I took out, what's the other one? I think I took Strip Down. And I'm pretty sure I lost every single one of them when I was out, and I'm so upset because who the hell takes all of their lip liners out, every one of your favorite ones, and then loses all of them? So I'm going to use a Kat Von D one today. So I filled them in sort of like that, and then I used Cherish. Which is a nice light one. It's kind of like Honey Love and my blankety one. I've just got so many of them, they're all my favorite. And then I did have my MAC lip gloss on over the top to add to that like sexy, glossy, glowy look. Hair is utterly just filth right now. So there you go, that is my birthday makeup. I wanted to share the story time, share the videos, and just tell you guys about the amazing day that I had and the amazing friends that I have. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. But thank you so much for watching, and I love you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Yeah, that's why you were late.
Anyway, everybody here is Sam's best friend, but they're also my best friends. I really appreciate you all coming and being here for Sam, and all of you are so special, and I'm just really thankful that we could all be here together to celebrate Sam's birthday. And thank you for making the surprise happen, because it was really tough. She's very cluey, and she like caught onto it very early. So I thank you all for being here, and I just want to have a great time with you all tonight. And happy birthday, Sammy. I love you.